One poll showing Pierre Poilievre and his Conservatives ahead of Justin Trudeau's Liberals is interesting. 6 in the last month with a substantial lead. That could be part of a trend. Hi, I'm Brian Lilley, political columnist for the Toronto Sun. Over the past month, there have been 6 polls from 6 different firms showing a substantial lead of 5 points or more for the Conservatives over the Liberals. The latest comes from Ipsos, and it shows the Conservatives sitting at 30% or 37% support to 32% for Justin Trudeau and his Liberals. You've also got polls from Nanos at 35 to 29. That's a 6-point lead. You've got Abacus 35 to 28. That's a 7-point lead. You've got Main Street 35 to 29 and Angus Reid 37 to 29, an 8-point lead. This is something to be interested in. Now, would this mean that Pierre Poilievre and the Conservatives would definitely win the election? Most likely, but not assuredly. First of all, we'd have to have a campaign. But secondly, a lot of the support for these two leaders is baked into areas that aren't going to see a lot of seats change. Justin Trudeau and his Liberals still have a stranglehold on support in elections in Atlantic Canada. If the Conservatives can break through there, even picking up a few more seats than what they've got now, that would be a game changer. Across the prairies, well, the Conservatives have the majority of the seats. That's unlikely to change. They could perhaps take back 2 that they don't hold in Alberta, but they hold every seat in Saskatchewan. And in Manitoba, there might be a few seats change hands, but not a whole lot. Quebec, well, Quebec still has the Liberals with a bit of a lead on the bloc and the Conservatives with enough support to win their 10 seats around the Quebec City region. All that means we come back to British Columbia and Ontario, the 2 provinces that will once again decide the next election. And in those 2 provinces, well, it's interesting. Conservatives have a definite lead, according to Ipsos, in British Columbia, and they're tied 38% each between the Conservatives and the Liberals in Ontario. To win, Pierre Poilievre has to get the support of suburban mothers. That has been Justin Trudeau's key to victory over the last 3 elections, and Poilievre needs to break that stranglehold. He's already getting more support from younger voters. Gen Z, the folks that come after millennials, they are actually with the Conservatives rather strongly, 40% backing them. But older voters, the boomers, stay with the Liberals. That has not changed. In the middle, it's a bit of a wash, bit of a tie, with millennials and Gen X basically split evenly between the 2 main parties. Now, Pierre Poilievre and the Conservatives have a significant lead among men, about 7 points, but they're behind 34 to 30% among support for women for the 2 parties. If Pierre Poilievre can close that gap with women, and he is closing it, then he and the Conservatives can definitely take the next election. Winning over those swing voters who've looked at Trudeau and given him the support, maybe parked their support with him over the last few elections, doesn't mean that Poilievre has to become a Liberal to be able to do that, but he does have to be able to speak about issues that matter to suburban moms, the people who are looking after their family's welfare, looking after the family budget, looking at the price of groceries going through the roof, the cost of housing going through the roof, and worrying about what this all means for them, their husbands, their kids, their families. These are the people that Pierre Poilievre has to win. He's closing that gap. Will it be enough come the next election? These last 6 polls tend to show that he's headed in the right direction. Let me know what you think. Drop a comment down below, share this on social media, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel.